Good afternoon and welcome to this week's issue of Print21, the weekly TV news bulletin for the print industry, brought to you by Print21. My name is Wayne Robinson. This week's issue is sponsored by Foxhill, trade supplier of labels, stickers and point of sale items. News this week is led by Victoria, of course, as the Andrews government eases some of the restrictions there. Victorian printers have been doing it tough while they've been able to manufacture. Many of their customers, retail, travel, hospitality, tourism, sports, exhibitions, conferences, haven't been able to operate at all, which has meant that plenty of printers there have been spending their time cleaning their presses instead of printing with them. However, there are good signs. Letterbox delivery is back on, is allowed again, so great news for catalogue printers. On the other hand, though, sign and display industry is reeling as their restrictions seem to have got tougher. They're only allowed now to go to a site once a week, and that site must have fewer than 5 people on it. There's plenty of grey areas in there for the sign and display industry, so check with your association, read the details for yourself. One printer that is doing well throughout the COVID year, up in Queensland, where restrictions are far fewer, but they operate nationally, QTCo, Darren Fraser's business, Australia's largest t-shirt printing business. This year it's installed 2 new Cornet HD6 direct-to-garment printers to join the 4 it already has. Pumping out work there, and is winning a fair amount of work back from overseas, where customers used to get it ordered from the US. Now, because of QTCo's 48-hour turnaround time, it's coming back onto their presses, which is great news for all of us. QTCo, a great story, was a screen printer 8 years ago, moved into digital, and since then has gone gangbusters pretty much all the way. Also on the digital front, Konica, the big supplier of digital print engines, is now opening for business in New Zealand. The company will supply its label presses, the Acuro Label 230. Its other industrial systems will come along later. It will also be supplying its Acuro Press digital cut sheet machines. Well-known industry identity Eric Holtzmark will be heading up the operation over there in New Zealand, with Chris O'Hara coming over from CSG to lead the sales operation. Plenty of online activity, web streaming, live streaming is going on. A glut of webinars and online sessions, as the continued absence of real face-to-face events means that people have to go online to show their goods, wares and their ideas. Horizon has got its is opening a new innovation park, in fact, in Japan, and has a smart factory session going on next week. Heidelberg is running its innovation week all week. FESPA Australia is running a how-to series. Real Media Collective Awards will be going ahead, but they will also be transferring online. Entries open until the 13th of November, and the virtual event will be December the 10th. All events this year have been cancelled or postponed or gone online. The PVCA last night ran its Print to Parliament online as a live stream webinar on its Facebook page. Industry heavyweights and the PVCA luminaries all speaking together about the future of print, the economy and manufacturing industry. That's it for this week's issue of Print21. Go to print21.com.au for all your information, all these stories in full. Thanks to our sponsor Foxhill, trade supplier of labels, stickers and point of sale items. This is me, Wayne Robinson, signing off. Stay safe.